Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Bruce here with Stock Markets with Bruce. Got some stocks that are on the move today. Figured I'd fill you in on what's happening here. The date today is Thursday, November the 4th, 2021. The first stock that is really having a great day here is Rocket Lab, RKLB. Rocket Lab right now with about an hour and a half to go in the day. We're up $1.24 to 16.15. This is the best price for the stock in quite some time, probably back to early September. And volume today, 3 million shares, looking very good. There are articles coming out on Rocket Lab talking about how it might be that Virgin Galactic has lots of press around it because of Richard Branson, and that Elon Musk and SpaceX gets lots of press because of his personality. But Rocket Lab quietly, without fanfare, just gets better and better and better, and the company's becoming a larger and larger entity. Rocket Lab has launched 19 of 21 missions successfully, over 90% success rate, way better than others. They've got a backlog a mile long. They're expanding dramatically. They're improving their launch costs. They're bringing them down dramatically. They're now to the point where when they launch a rocket, they start making money. Where in the past, they would launch a rocket and lose less money every time. They got to the point where, we're only losing $1 million on the launch, or we're only losing 300,000, we're only losing 100,000. They were getting better and better. Now they're making money, and that will continue on. Their turnaround time is improving as well, and they're also talking now about rocket recovery. They're now putting that together on their more expensive Photon rocket. So the stock, a number of combination of things are working out, but the bottom line is that the company economically and business-wise is extremely running extremely hot, looking really good. The street is figuring it out, and people are buying up this stock. The entire market cap on this stock is 7.2 billion. It's not like 60 billion or 80 billion. It's not an overpriced stock or anything like that. 16 right now, 20 to 25 is the neighborhood I think it can go to, and that means once it breaks the 20 level, my viewers will be looking at writing options against the stock for enhanced revenue as it brings in. But at the moment, I have a whole bunch of followers who've been buying this thing at 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way up, and they're going to do rather well with it. All right, the second stock that is making moves today, Sofi. Sofi is now 23.44 today, up 48 cents. Sofi has traded today 14.6 million. It's interesting, you don't need 50 million shares to move this market anymore. Lighter and lighter volume keeps moving up the stock because so many of the free floating shares and shares that were available for purchase from insiders or from initial investors, early investors, they've all been picked up. There is no more loosey-goosey stock lying around. Sofi is firing on a whole bunch of cylinders right now. Earnings are expected shortly. The street likes what they see, they hear, they are envisioning. The stock now 23.44, looking to reach these. As I had predicted a while ago, we figured we'd be 23 to 25 in the near future when we were at 20 to 21. Here we are now, 23.44. We're on our way to 25 and probably higher. Looking very good. Rumors also that there were large short positions that are being caught offside, and there's pressure coming in to try to get flat. I can't prove that, but we're hearing a lot of that kind of talk. 23andMe is the third stock I want to talk about. 12.84 right now, up 47 cents a share. 23andMe closed their acquisition of Lemonade, the telecommunication type medical company. The stock's traded almost 2 million shares today. It just keeps on coming on and coming on. The stock was at $7.50 to $8 week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and here we are now, 12.84. On our way to 15 to 20. It's just going to keep right on going. They still have, even after acquiring Lemonade for $400 million, it was only $100 million in cash, $300 million in stock at, what was that, 884 a share, something like that, 882 a share. They still have $650 million cash in the bank to do other acquisitions. Rumors that today, or talk today, was cancer drug development from all the genome material that they have, all that DNA that they're sitting on, all that info. This stock has a vault It's like a virtual vault of endless data, medical data that pharmaceuticals are really interested in getting into with this company. So this stock's going to go higher. It really looks good. Spire Global, Spire, the satellite manager, the company that manages and directs satellites in space once they're up and running. These guys, the stock was as low as $5.40 a few weeks ago. It's now pushing through $6. High today, $6.43 already. 2.75 million shares. We haven't seen this kind of volume in a long, long time. There is buying interest coming in here. There is strong interest coming in. They just made an announcement this morning that they are a subcontractor through NASA on another contract. This just solidifies this company's legitimacy, that they are so legit that they pass the smell test with government agencies like NASA, the U.S. Defense Department, European agencies. These guys are the real thing. And the stock was crushed from $18 a share about 2 months ago down to $5.40. And this stock is starting to break out. It is artificially way down here. It's being suppressed here by shorters. This is my personal opinion. I think this thing is going to take off. It's going to go back to 15 to 20. But if it continues to do what it's doing today, the recovery is going to be brutally fast, and it's going to cost billions for those who have shorted this thing, because they're trying to hold it down. It's getting more expensive to keep it down here as each day goes by. And volume today is, as I say, 2.7 million. It's getting expensive to hang this stock down here. I don't think it's going to last much longer. Power is coming into this market. And finally, ATIP. The ATI Physiotherapy Centers, their stock's at 308 right now, hit a high of 312 today. Doesn't sound very exciting. 312 a share, what's the big deal? They were down to 290, 276 a few days ago. This was a SPAC that came out at $10, went to $11, $12. The stock got crushed all the way down into this 270 range or so. I think the 52-week low of 266. 1.3 million traded today, and it started off with a nice little pop and an announcement. Everside Health announces partnership with ATI Physical Therapy to expand patient access. This is a national thing between the two companies. One is 34 states they operate. The other one is in 29. ATIP has 900 centers. Everside has 350, and this is a big deal. Apparently, this partnership will allow and help Everside to continue to offer medical services to employers and their employees at a lower cost because of the sheer volume of this our business arrangement. And so shareholders of ATIP and non-shareholders of ATIP, observers, are buying up this stock. And don't be surprised if in the next few days and weeks a bunch of buy recommendations comes out on the stock, because I think Everside followers are buying into this stock. It is so cheap at $3, $3.08 a share. This is bargain basement. ATIP went public through a reverse takeover through a SPAC merger with PIPE financing, hundreds of millions of bucks in the bank. There's a lot of potential here for growth. So anyway, really looking good. 1.3 million volume today. All of these stocks are having a most interesting day today. We're talking about Rklb way up over $16. Sofi doing great. Our friends at 23andMe approaching $13 a share now. Spire and ATIP. Those are the hot stocks of the day in this little world that we have here. We're with our channel. And a bunch of these stocks, as they move up higher into these higher levels, eventually we will be writing options against them. And if you check out my website called stockmarketswithbruce.ca, you can check out the lessons that I've posted on how to write call options against stock you already own, whether you own these shares or other stock, or you've had shares for years that have just been sitting in your account and doing nothing. Maybe it's time to start writing call options to start to enhance revenue into your portfolio. You only live once. You can't do this in 30 years again. It's time. Why not bring some income in from your portfolio? Check out my lessons on stockmarketswithbruce.ca and learn how to write call options. We'll talk to you later, everybody. Join me 8:30 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon Eastern Time, Monday through Friday, as we cover the markets live in plain English. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. Have a great day. Bye for now.